Before this video starts, guys, I just make sure, I kind of hope the quality of the gameplay is okay. My Elgato kept screwing up so many times, but don't worry. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say, but just hope the quality's fine, I guess. And, yeah, enjoy the game, enjoy the little commentary. Thank you. What is up, guys? George here today, and I'm going to talk about a video topic that could be a little interesting for some of you. It could be, I don't even know, but to be honest, but this topic is talking about school, as you can tell in the title. My opinions on school. Now, there's going to have pros and cons to this, of my personal opinions and what I've seen all my lifetime when people's educations and not having an education. Now, if I say anything rude when people, okay, before I start this video, if I say anything rude, talking about people dropping out of high school or anything of sort, that's not my intention of doing it. I mean, it could sound for some people could be differently, but it's not my intention beforehand. I'm not dissing anybody at all in this video. But I'm going to talk about education and what school could do for you and what school can't do for you. There's pros and cons to this topic. Now, what I'm going to talk about is how important school is for everyone. Everyone in America, everyone in the world. It's good to have an education. You can't have like the best what am I saying? Okay. What you need to have is a high school diploma. It's really important to have, okay? School is always there for everyone. It always is. It always is. Now, the problem is about some people when they go to school, especially in high school. I'm a senior in high school. I seen this happen. I was friends with seniors. I was friends with juniors, even sophomores. I was friends with everybody in every grade, at least like a small portions from each grade. And I seen them drop out or just done with school. Like I see one of them graduated, not going to college. I mean, it's optional, but it's good to go to college. Now, another thing is that I seen people drop out from school because of reasons like it's boring. It's nothing to do. I'm not learning anything. My grades are really bad. Now, I mean, there are some things that I can agree on what school can do, and there's some things that I can disagree on with school. Literally, I can disagree with so much. Like, what school didn't taught me, especially now I'm a senior, is like how to pay my bills. How to get houses, how to do stuff like that, how to file my taxes. Now, they didn't taught me that at all. They didn't teach me anything at all. Now, another thing is, I can be wrong with that, because right now, I'm actually trying to find ways to understand how to file my own taxes, but I don't know how to file my own taxes. It's just showing you how things work, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like how W-4s work and stuff like that, but at the same time, I don't know how. They don't teach me how to do my own taxes or something like that. Or they're not teaching me how to pay my own bills. They're not teaching me how to get a house, stuff like that. I mean, I had this little program that did taught you where to do it and how to do it, how to handle your own budget, but it wasn't really helpful. It wasn't helpful. Even sometimes my guidance counselors can be really not even care. Like it seems like I talk about my guidance counselor, hey, can you help me with something like that? I mean, they'll teach me, but it's not helpful. It's nothing like that, or they just probably don't care. And it kind of sucks because there's some schools out there in America and around the world that some people are just there just to be there, or their education is really crappy, or some teachers don't even care about their students' educations. And there's people like that around the world, and you can't really face the facts. Like, there's stuff like that around the world happening. There's probably a teacher right now not giving a fuck about their students and just there for the money or whatever, or just for the job, probably hates their job and doesn't want to be around kids. Like, I've seen teachers that are mostly just there to be around their little star pets. Like, in my school, especially in sophomore year, I had teachers, like 2 or 3 teachers that I had, like, they were only focused on those two specific, oh god, I can't mess up with that, but specific students, okay? Alright. Those things just it bothered me a lot because it felt like, I'm not gonna say any names, but it felt like this teacher and that student were mostly, but not just with that teacher in particular. It was more with other teachers as well. Teachers that were new to the student, they were. I mean, I can understand why, because my dude was a straight beast at what he was doing. I'm not gonna go into details. I don't want to expose him or anything, but he was a great person. I mean, he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but it's not mostly towards him. It's mostly towards the teachers. Now, it was more like he was just being like treated really well with other teachers. I mean, sometimes he told me he hated it how it was like that. It seems unfair, and he told him like. But I'm saying is like there's some teachers out there that just care about like one particular student or something like that, or not care at all. And there's some things that schools should have taught you. When you leave high school, you should know what's up with the real world. That's one thing that schools don't teach you. But there's things that school does teach you. It teaches you how to do basic math, how to, count, and obviously stuff like that when you're in elementary school. When you're in high school, you do advanced mathematics, which, to be honest with me, there's things in school that I learned now that I probably will never use, or with my career that I would like to do, or anything in particular at all. Like, there's something like, when will I use algebra at all? I mean, I might use it just to count something, whatever, but not anything I would like to personally do, and stuff like that. Now, there's some things that some school teaches me that I would like to do, like, business wise. Sometimes we do business classes, which is stuff like that, which I personally would like to get into. But there's some things that school is good for you and school is not. It's not a waste. People say it's a waste of time. School is not a waste of time. As long as you know what you want to do with school, and you know what you want to do in life. Like, I mean, sometimes high school can be debatable. You're not really learning much in high school that you would like to learn later on. College, yes, because you're actually learning what you want to do in life, and you're learning more what you enjoy. Like, I can understand that, 100%. But there's just things that education right now. Yeah, education changed, 100%. I can agree that education changed, but I don't think how people act with education. They don't take their education serious. Now, there's people that dropped out with their grades bad. There's people that dropped out because it was boring. People dropped out because they just didn't like school, or they got bullied, or something like that. I mean, bullying is wrong, or completely wrong. I mean, there's some people that literally do cyber school just kept getting bullied. I kept getting bullied in middle school a lot because how I looked, because what I did, because what I do after school. I mean, I don't do anything. I don't talk to anybody around school as much as often. I don't hang around a lot outside. I'm always home playing video games, having a fun time, enjoying my online friends and real life friends that I play video games as well. Now, I'm not hurting anybody. I know a lot of you guys can agree. No one's hurting anybody here, right? But I kept getting bullied about it. Like, it was really bad. And I did cyber school for freshman year for like a month. And literally, I'm sorry, but it was the worst. In my opinion, it was the worst. I mean, there's people out there that do cyber school for a reason, personal reasons. I'm not going to get into that. But at the same time, there's people that got in there for bullying and stuff like that, which is, I could agree. I got bullied. It was rough. It was hard. And I'm not going to make fun of that, because bullying is a serious problem, especially in school. And some schools don't take that seriously. I went to a middle school that was an anti-bullying zone. Like, you can tell a teacher, and sometimes they'd be like, they don't care. Or be like, suck it up. And I'm like, okay. And, like, there's kids. Like, I've been in my other middle school. I've been to 2 middle schools. Now, this one, bullying, like, the first one, bullying was, I could get bullied a lot more, but they were more serious about what bullying was. And I had a friend that was a police officer. A friend that his dad was a police officer. And he always came every year to the school to talk about bullying, which was pretty awesome. So, like, a lot of kids commit suicide because of bullying. It's not fun. Now, I don't think school is a waste of time. I don't think it is. I think it's very important to have an education earlier in life. No matter what you like, no matter if you want to do it or not, it's good to have one. Because in the long run, you will regret not having one. You will, and then eventually you're going to complain about, like, right now you could be in high school and you'd be like, oh, I hate school. I don't want to be around school. I don't want to be in school. I don't want to wake up every morning and do bad in school. Like like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not the best student in school. I don't think a lot of us are. And I had bad grades at first. You know, I went to summer school freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year. I made up all my credits. I'm caught up. All I have to do now is just pass this year and graduate on time. That's my goal right now. But I just don't think people just give up so easily just because of that. Yeah, I hate waking up in the morning. Yeah, I hate going to school sometimes. Yeah, but that's what I have to do to get myself an important education. And I think it's personally a good thing to have because, like, I don't know how to explain this, but it. I'm gonna say it again. It's not a waste of time, guys. Go to school. Like, get yourself an education. It's very important to do that because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. Like, I seen it happen. Friends of my families and they're like mothers nowadays that there's literally I seen like 4 girls or maybe more that got pregnant in my school and left like half of the year. Like, there's literally girls getting pregnant in my school on a daily basis. That is not good at all. I don't know how it happens. It just happens. It happens. You can't control that. And most of them they just leave half of the year and won't come back. I mean, I don't know. It could be different. I mean, that's their choice. I can't be like, on their asses and be like, well, blah. It's their choice. You can't. I can't do much about it. And the good thing about high school is that you have to learn things yourself. Not, I mean, there's teachers that help you, guidance counselors, IEP teachers, helping you. But there's gonna be some times that you're gonna have to do it yourself. Like, that's how it is. Nothing's gained. You have to work for it. So if you're not caring, what's the point? I mean, there's literally people in my school that literally like don't care. Like, I told them, like, yo, you need to focus on your education for real. You gotta focus. Like, do good in school, and they just don't care. Then, like, dude, I mean, I gave up on you, man. Like, I just focus on your education or just get out, dude. I don't know, but I mean, what you gonna do about it? To be honest, like, I don't know. All I want is for people to take their education serious. Because without that education, you're going to regret it in your life. Like I said it before in the video. You're going to regret it. You wish you were totally, like, you're going to say, nah, really, I won't regret it at all. You will regret it when you're like 30 and be like, hey, I wish I was at high school. You tell your grandchildren to stay in school. I hear it so much, like, you don't understand. Like, my friends' parents will be like, stay in school. Stay in school. I wish I was in high school. I was rich and blah, blah, blah. Like, I hear it happen. Like, and you guys can agree with this too. Like, you can hear it. Like, how many adults tell you to? I mean, not on a daily basis, but when usually you talk to a family member, they'll be telling you stay in school, do good in school, behave in school. They're obviously gonna tell you that because they're trying to keep that in your head. Education is important. Okay, even when you're trying to pursue what you want to do. I mean, maybe the things you want to pursue maybe doesn't involve a lot of education stuff. Like. Algebra, geometry, and stuff like that. Maybe it doesn't involve anything like that. Or maybe you're learning something in school that you're not really going to go with it. I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, sometimes that's what college is for. You can go to school and do what you enjoy with that college degree. It's possible, man. Anything's possible in school. And I don't think it's a waste of time. When people say it's a waste of time, like, you give them the hot reason. Oh, I just cracked my knuckles. You give them a hot reason to be like, hey, it's not a waste of time. Dude, you gotta, like, focus up in school. Like, literally, there was times that I was bored about going to school. Hate waking up in the morning. All I want to do is just play video games. And I kept realizing, hey, dude, like, it's serious to have one. Like, you can't screw up in school. You have to keep doing it. Don't tell anybody. Don't be like, it's a waste of time. Don't. Like, I'm telling you, I don't have like a big following to pursue this thing, to keep everybody going. But if you would like to like, comment, and share this video, go right ahead and share it to your friends or something. Cause I wanted to keep the education for even people to keep one. I mean, yeah, school's open for you no matter what. You can still get a degree or high school diploma or whatever. But it's important to have one while you're in school. Like, come on, guys, it's not hard. I mean, yes, school is hard. School is hard. I don't know why I said it wasn't hard, but school is hard. It's stressful. A lot of studying to do. It's hard and stressful. I can agree. Like, especially your last year of high school. It's good to do things early good. I can agree with all that stuff, I could. But it's you can pull through it. It's possible. I've seen it happen. Just like I had a friend, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he wasn't the best student. Like he always failed. He was in summer school with me, but he made it through. But he was 2 grades above me. I was like sophomore. He was already a senior. I mean, we were good friends, and he went to summer school when I was a freshman and sophomore year. And when he was a senior, he graduated on time. He graduated because he worked hard. I mean, he was failing. Telling me, he showed me his report card every time. He always fails. He always had 3 or 4 classes failing. But what he did, he made up his work. He focused on graduating, and that's what he did. I mean, our rule is that, especially in seniors, you can't miss more than 20 days. And the principal saw his improvements and stuff, so he helped him out pass, and he graduated on time. So I'm just saying, guys, it's good to have an education, so you guys don't, feel like it's not important. It's not a waste of time. I'm telling you right now, it's not a waste of time. Pursue your career and passion. Because I don't have I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Just keep doing what you're doing. Focus up in school. Take school serious. I'm telling you guys, it's good to have an education, a college degree, whatever, and go ahead and do it. I guess my name is Droid. We'll see you guys next time on my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it, enjoy it, tell your friends about it. I want to see how far I can go with this video. I mean, I know I didn't, talk about much, like, stuff like that, but I hope I'm like inspirational or something like that, or something like that. I don't know. I hope I gave an opinion out to people watching this video. I'm not the best speaker. I'm not the best, essay writer or whatever. I'm not the best influencer. Is that a word? But I hope I got the mind through for some people, or I hope you got the idea that school is important and it's good to have an education. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.